I do like how there's like this progression that they show, where I'll say, of us traveling, rather than it's just instantly going somewhere. Yeah, that far room is open over there. We pushed through the magenta door and ran into the warehouse. There stood Phi, Dio, and K. Hey, what the heck, guys?
Why did you open the AB gate before everyone got back?
I apologize. We only turned away for a moment.
Dio opened it.
Of course. Always Dio.
You got a problem with that?
Yes, I do.
Of course we do.
Uh-huh.
Why? I don't remember us all promising we wouldn't open the thing until everyone showed up.
This isn't about promises, man. Are you stupid or just a jerk?
Probably both. We were able to get back here in time. But what about the others? Tenmyoji, Quark, and Clover are still out there somewhere.
And if no one votes, they all get penalized, right?
What were you planning to do if they didn't get back in time?
Nothing. Why would I have to do anything? Didn't you hear the voice? Anybody who doesn't get back in time to vote just gets their vote automatically set to ally.
No, one person has to vote or they all get penalized.
Seems pretty straightforward to me. So what if they don't get back in time? They'll all get set to ally and all three of them will get 2 BP. Sounds like a sweet deal to me. Tenmyoji's only got 1 BP. I figure he'll be pretty happy to get 2 more. And that'll put Quark and Clover up close to 9. So that's not too bad for them either. In other words, they ought to be thanking me.
Didn't you guys find a note?
What? What's this?
We found it in our safe.
Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. What the hell, man? This wasn't in our room.
What?
Back me up here, guys.
He's right.
There was no such note in our safe.
Oh, well, damn. That's a bummer. I'd never have opened the gate if I'd known about this.
Or would you have? Really?
Of course.
All the dots. All the double dots.
I'm worried about the others. If time runs out,
They'll be penalized, yes.
I know. Quark is part of that team. Maybe something happened with him.
He seemed a little off before he headed into the chromatic doors.
This is bad.
All the dots. All the double dots. Hey. Wait a minute. Where's Alice? She was here just a minute ago. Don't tell me she went through one of the doors and closed it. No, she's over there. Took me only a moment to spot her. She was several yards away and kneeling down to look at something on the floor. What she was looking at, I couldn't tell. I was about to head over and see what was going on when... Oh, they're back. Did they make it? Oh, they made it. Whoa, hey, guys.
Quark! Has Quark been here?
Wait, Quark is missing?
Did something happen to him?
He disappeared!
Disappeared? What do you mean?
I mean, he's gone! We can't find him anywhere!
When was the last time you saw him?
We were heading back here.
Tenmyoji and I went into the lounge, but Quark didn't follow us.
We turned around and started calling for him, but...
When he didn't respond, we ran back the way we'd come.
And you couldn't find him?
Right.
We thought maybe he just hadn't seen us go into the lounge.
So we checked the crew quarters and the infirmary.
But he wasn't there either.
All the dots. All the hope he didn't kill himself dots.
All right. We need to split up. If we can't find him in any of the Floor A rooms, we'll move to Floor B.
Okay. I need to go tell Alice.
What is Alice doing?
You guys go on ahead.
Right, you do that. crew quarters. Hey. Quirk. Quirk! Hey, you in here, buddy? Not here. All right, room number 2. You know, Sigma, it honestly doesn't take you long to look around the room. Let's move. He's not here. I checked both rooms.
He's not in the other 2 either. There's no one here.
Tamiyoshi and Kei are in the lounge, and Diogho Luiz and I should be checking the infirmary.
Right. Okay. Let's leave that to them and head to floor B.
And just like that, down to the next floor we go. What am I expecting? I'm expecting to find Quirk dead, to be honest. Because, you know, that's what happens with the Radical 6, right? Is people try to kill themselves. Because they feel like they're, you know, they need to be set free. You went through the red door with Dio and Kei, right?
Yeah. So?
What was on the other side of that door?
You want to see it?
Yeah. Maybe Quirk went there.
Fine. Follow me.
I do like, though, how you can go into every room once you clear the room, though. I think that's pretty cool. The pantry. I don't think we've ever been in the pantry before, have we? No, we have not. This is...
The pantry.
Pantry.
That drawer over there is stuffed with processed food. Wasn't half bad, actually.
You ate it?
Yeah. There was some paella, nasi goreng, schnitzel, yukejang, borscht, and tom kha gai.
I have no idea what any of that is.
Oh, and I ate the chef's pasta, too.
Okay, I know what pasta is, though. That's a lot of food.
Can't help it. I'm a growing girl.
How old are you?
20, I think.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Just stop. I don't even know where to start here. 1, by the time you hit 20, you're done growing. 2, you think? By the way, let me know in the comment section below if they changed the age of this character. I'm a huge Atelier fan, and I know in a lot of the Atelier games, they constantly age up their characters when they come from Japan to America. Because in Japan, like, the Atelier characters are, you know, young teenagers. And in the American version, they're middle to older teenagers. I think, like, one character is supposed to be, like, 13, and in America, she's only 18. I don't know if that's the case with The Last Virtue, but, yeah. You should be old enough to know how old you are. 3. How on earth are you 20? You look like you're 13 if you're a day. Really? She looks like she's 13? I can't believe you're only 2 years younger than me.
Now that's funny. You must have done a lot of drugs to look like that at 22.
Oh, give me a break, you little punk.
Don't call me little. I'm an adult, you dried up asshole.
Wow. All the dots. All the this escalated quickly dots. Ugh. Fine, whatever. So this place has enough food to keep people alive for a few years, huh? Looks like this stuff isn't going to expire anytime soon.
Yeah. The use-by date is about 100 years from now.
How about water?
There's a tank over there. It looks like they're pulling it out of some kind of well.
Is it safe?
Well, since Dio isn't rolling around on the floor in agonizing pain, I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's okay.
That's such a shame that's okay, because I would have loved to see that picture of Dio rolling around the floor agonizing. I mean, yeah, okay, good. That's good that we got water. You made him drink it to make sure it was safe?
I guess you could say that.
Nice job, Phi. So, you ate all the food without a second thought, but the water struck you as possibly dangerous?
No, I was careful with the food, too. Dio had some of it first, and it seemed fine, so I... Oh, I almost forgot.
What?
I ate something else. Twice cooked pork.
Ooh, that sounds amazing. I'm so hungry right now. Oh, for God's sake. Why the heck are you shouting about that? All the dots. Oh my goodness, I need to go get some pork dots. Wait a minute. Twice cooked pork?
What is it?
Well, that just reminded me of something.
Reminded you of what?
This might seem hard to believe at...
Bullshit.
Oh, come on, at least let me tell you first. All the dots. Alright. All the dots. All the... Should we be looking for cork dots? I explained how we found a room called the Golem Bay on the other side of the green door, and how we met a robot there named Golem who told a very interesting story. All the dots and all the continued narration dots.
I see. So the Golem guy was turned off just when he was about to tell you something.
But if I ate something and Dio ate something, does that mean they're human? Because they digested food? Or maybe the food was necessary to keep their energy levels up? Sort of like a battery? That's why they ate so much. I'm not really sure which side of the coin they fall on.
So the last thing he said was, see, right in the middle of...
Yeah.
Right in the middle. Middle could be from Middle Kingdom, which is another name for China.
Well, this was utterly pointless.
Really? I don't think so.
Please explain.
Well, maybe he was trying to say that this game is like the Chinese room. In other words.
Once again.
Sigma, Phi!
Oh, once again, we get cut off before we find anything interesting.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
What's up? What's going on?
Something bad. Something really bad.
Uh-oh. Well, come on, spit it out.
Alice is...
All the dots?
Just come with me. She's
Okay.
in the crew quarters.
Does Alice have Radical 6 now? Because didn't we have a playthrough where both Alice and Quirk had a Radical 6? Like, our first playthrough, right? But since then, Alice hasn't shown symptoms. What? No, this isn't real. All I could hear was 0 words echoing my ears. Your heart stops, your bracelet comes off. If you've never been in turbulence, it's hard to explain. What? You feel the sudden alien weightness of a long fall, and for just a moment you're painfully aware of the fact that you are thousands of feet above the earth in a flimsy machine made of valuable men, kept aloft by a scientific principle that actually nobody understands. If you've never seen a friend dead, it's hard to explain, but it's a little like that. I knelt down beside Alice's body and pressed a shaking hand to her throat. No pulse. Her skin had already turned pale. The thing in front of me looked like a human being, but it wasn't being a human any longer. Why had this happened? I knelt there for several long moments, staring blankly ahead. My throat burned and my chest was tight, but I forced myself to take 3 progressively calmer breaths, then stood. I clenched my fist, took one last breath, and turned. Who found it first?
Me. I was looking for Quark on floor B and couldn't find him. So I came back here and, well, you know the rest.
All the dots. All the oh my gosh is happening dots.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean? You better not be thinking I did it.
Well, suspicion often falls on the first to discover a crime.
Wow, this sounds like a game of Among Us all of a sudden.
Fuck that. She'd already been murdered when I got here.
How do you know she was murdered?
What? Come on, it's obvious.
Where's the weapon?
She's got a knife sticking out of her chest. Does that look like an accident or a suicide to you?
How do you know the weapon was a knife?
What?
All you can see from here is the handle. For all you know, it could have been an ice pick or some kind of tool.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true, but...
I'm sorry, Pi, but I had to say I agree with Diego on this one. If I were to see a handle sticking out someone's chest, I would think it's a knife too. A knife or a dagger.
But I mean, come on. Who wouldn't look at that and assume it's a knife? And it's not fair to suspect someone just because they happen to be the first one to find the body. If you want to be like that, then the last person to see Alice is the person you should be looking at.
Who was the last person to see her?
Clover.
I need to go tell Alice. You guys go on ahead.
Alice, why? This wasn't supposed to happen. You promised me we'd catch them together. Don't do this.
Clover.
I can't trust them anymore. It could have been any one of them. They killed you, Alice. I can't forgive them for that. I'm going to get revenge. I'll find out who killed you. And I'll...
Hey, Clover.
Shut up! Don't you talk to me! I'm sorry, Alice.
Her voice shook as she spoke. Before anyone could say anything, she turned and ran out of the room.
Wait! Clover, come back!
Tenmyoji took off in pursuit, and I made to follow when...
It's pointless. Even if you caught up to her, she'd never tell you anything.
All the dots?
Think it through. There are two possibilities. Either Clover killed her, or she didn't. If the former is true, then I doubt she would confess. If the latter is true, then I imagine she'll be just as reticent. After all, Alice and Clover seem to know each other. In fact, they seem quite close. It seems safe to assume that Clover is currently very suspicious of all of us. I doubt she would open up to anyone right now.
You seem pretty calm. Did you do it?
Not again. Well, if you really want to suspect me, please, go ahead. I'm beginning to feel rather accustomed to it. I would ask you to consider my motive for killing Alice. Specifically, the fact that I have none.
Well, yes, but none of us do. None of us have ever met Alice before, right? So why would we want to kill her?
Well, the only people with motive would be me and Clover. No. Me and Luna. Yes, it would be Luna and I. Because Luna and I were with Alice in the last room. And Luna and I would be the ones to vote in the next round. And Luna and I don't like that sense.
You are correct. But only if the murder had a motive beyond, well, murder.
What do you mean?
Do you remember when we found the old woman? It seemed clear that her killer was Zero Senior, and that they were one of us. There is every reason to think the same person murdered Alice.
That's actually a good point.
Perhaps this person plans to kill us one by one. Perhaps the entire Nonary game is just window dressing. Perhaps the only reason we are here is so that Zero Senior can kill us at his leisure, in a world of his own creation.
Why would anyone do such a horrible thing?
Presumably, because they enjoy killing. Zero Senior seems to be rather disturbed.
Hold on a minute. That doesn't mean they're one of us. There could be a 10th person hiding out somewhere.
No,
Well, why not?
there's no way Zero Jr. wouldn't notice that. And if he did notice, I really don't think he'd just let something like that slide.
But isn't Zero Jr. just an AI without a body? What could he do?
Maybe. But Zero Senior has a body. Do you think they'd really just let a 10th unwanted participant just run around murdering people?
Well, what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
Not possible. At least not so long as we assume Zero Jr.'s statement to be the truth. Do you remember? He made it quite clear that the real Zero was one of us.
All the dots. All the double dots. I thought about what Kay had said. If the killer was Zero Senior, then who could be the killer? Dio? Luna? Kay, perhaps? Or maybe Clover? Then there was always Tenmyoji. Pi, maybe? Nah, couldn't be her. I had been with Pi the whole time we were looking for Quark. There was no way she could have slipped away to stab Alice in the chest. Wait a minute. There was one person I'd forgotten. You mean Quirk? Quirk. It seemed like a bit of a stretch to think a kid could kill someone of Alice's size, though. That meant there were 5 real suspects. Dio, Luna, Kay, Clover, and Tenmyoji. Where had Quirk gone? All the dots. All the confusing dots.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Apparently Zero doesn't feel like this is worth stopping the game for. A blunt but effective way to make the point.
What do you mean?
We should get to the warehouse. It seems clear he feels no compunction about killing us, should we disobey the rules. As such, I recommend we follow them.
The others filed out of the room. I turned to face Alice. Alice, I'll find out who did this to you. I promise. Can someone take their bracelet, please? Come on. I mean, the bracelet is very, very important in this game. You should take the bracelet. I felt my stomach settle back into its normal configuration, and the fire in my chest melted the icy hand from my spine. I stood up straight, gave Alice one last nod, and walked after the others, leaving my regrets lying on the cold floor. Guys, pick up the bracelet. Oh. Sigma, take the bracelet with you. It's important.
Hey, look. 2 of the AB gates are closed already.
Probably Tenmyoji and Clover.
Wasn't he a pair? Doesn't Quark need to go with him?
As long as one person in each pair is there, it should be okay.
Yep, those are the rules.
Sharing their destiny, huh?
Pretty much.
That's good news for you, Sigma. After all, you're a pair, but your partner is... well, I'd rather not say it.
I'd rather not either. Yeah, I know. All the dots.
Good luck for you, huh, Luna?
What? I don't understand what you mean.
Well, if Alice was still alive, you'd have a hard time choosing betray.
I swear, if you poison her mind right now, I will reach through the screen and punch you. Actually, I will reach through the screen, grab that hat of yours, take the outside of the hat and pull down on it so the hat is firmly entrenched into your head. Yeah, that would work.
She only had 1 BP left. If you'd picked betray, you could have killed her.
Oh my god, he's doing it.
Of course, that's not really a problem now.
Stop that, Dio. I would have chosen ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent, and I trust him.
Aww, I trust you too, Luna. Really? All the dots. All the dots.
Haha. This is interesting. If one of you guys picks betray, we are gonna get a show.
Suck it, Dio.
Dio!
Ignore him. How do you and Phi plan to vote?
You even gotta ask? Ally.
Yeah, right.
Of course.
Uh-huh.
Right, Phi?
Uh-huh.
I don't know about that. It's a difficult question.
See, the funny thing is, Phi is actually honest about what she's going to do, and Dio is just a douchebag.
What?
Well, if we choose ally and Kay chooses the opposite, then he'll have 9 points. He can go through the number 9 door whenever he wants.
Yep.
But it's not as simple as just choosing betray either. If Kay decides to ally for some reason, then you'd end up with 9 points.
Oh. Oh, that is interesting. Oh, that. Ooh, I'm glad I don't have to make that choice.
So we should both choose ally. Seems easy to me.
You're planning on betraying me, aren't you, Dio? As soon as you go through that door, it will be only the 2 of you in that room. I've no doubt you could overpower Phi, if you had the desire to.
Oh, give me a little credit. No one has more gentle points than me. You think someone of my stature would resort to violence? The nerve.
I think you're capable of doing a lot of things, Dio.
What?
This is just a thought, but why don't all of you promise to choose betray? Then you wouldn't have to worry about anything. If you knew the other person was going to betray you, you'd have no choice but to do the same.
That's clever too.
That seems pretty Negative for you, Luna.
But she has a point.
I'm sorry.
Nothing to apologize for. We appreciate your suggestion and we'll take it into consideration.
Wow, that's so businesslike.
But unfortunately, I don't think it's a very good idea. See, my goal is to beat this game.
But Fi...
Maybe that wasn't the best way to put it. When I say I want to beat it, I mean defeat it. Completely.
You go, girl.
I want to get us all out of here. We haven't beat the Nonary game until we're all out of this place.
Okay, so if you all want to leave, then you have to both choose betrayed. That way you have a... no one scores.
I guess we won't all be getting out anymore, though.
Oh, you mean Alice?
Yeah.
All the dots. All the game-changing dots.
At any rate, all of us choosing betray every time is hardly ideal. We'd never escape.
Yeah, but you need some people to choose betray and some people choose ally. Then what are you going to do?
Kay needs to choose ally. It's the only way.
How will you make sure I do that? I have no guarantee that she'll choose ally as well.
Would you do it if I could give you that guarantee?
Well, yes, I suppose so.
Oh, man.
You promise?
Yes.
Good. Let's do this.
Oh.
Dio!
You stay out of the room.
Huh?
There's someone behind you.
What?
Oh, that's great. It's like playing Monkey Island. The Secret of Monkey Island, the first one. The only one I actually ever played. I need to really play those games. And you get captured by the cannibals, and you're like, oh look, there's a 3-headed monkey behind you. The moment Dio turned his head, fire was off. With seemingly superhuman strength, she leapt through the air, across the room, and through the AB gate. Suck it, Dio.
What the fuck?
Loser!
You bitch! God damn it, Fi! Open this fucking door!
Oh, that was beautiful. He pounded on the door, screaming, but it showed no signs of opening again.
Fuck!
He gave the door one last slam for good measure, then ran to the next open one.
Invalid pair detected. Please retry with valid partner. Members of a pair cannot vote in separate rooms.
What? Why the fuck not? This is against the rules. How am I supposed to vote?
All the dots. All the suck it, Dio dots.
This is bullshit.
I see. Well, this is how Fi can guarantee our choice. Dio can't vote now, so the chance that Fi will choose ally just went way up. After all, if you pick ally, and she betrays you, then...
Dio will have 9 points.
Exactly.
But don't you think Vi might be worried that Kay will break his promise? After all, if he can be pretty sure that Vi is going to choose ally, then...
You needn't worry. Her plan is very clever. I will definitely choose ally.
I hope so. Please don't betray me. Yeah, all the dots. All the please don't betray me dots.
2 minutes remain until polling closes.
Luna, we need to go.
We don't have much time left. Let's go.
Right.
Okay. Sigma? You are going to choose ally, right?
Of course. We both have 5 BP right now. Even if I did betray you, I'd only get 3 points. It's not enough to escape. So I'd have to wait until the next round anyway. Makes sense?
Oh, I see.
All the dots. All the... Uh-oh, dots. Huh?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. Anyway, you promised. You have to choose ally.
Right. I will. Ambidexing will now begin. To enter your vote, press the start button. Once you have entered the vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period is finished.
"30 seconds remain until polling closes.
Now, what am I going to do? Well, I guess there isn't really any question. After all, I promised Luna that I'd pick Ally. But what if she was lying to me?
I would have chosen Ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent, and I trust him.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What if she does betray us? Then we need to hit betray. I'm sorry, Luna. I thought I could trust you, but everything that's come to light, the fact that you may not be who I think you are, I'm sorry, but there's just no way I can trust you. We have to choose betray here, because it's the only way we're going to get out of this game alive. Nah. I'm not buying that for a second. Your vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Come on, Luna. Don't disappoint me.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Oh, there's gonna be some fireworks when we leave this place between Dio and Phi.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
By the way, this is the first time we've had a second vote, isn't it? I think so. Like all the other ways we've gone down, they haven't resulted in a vote.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Come on, Luna. 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 Betray ally. Ally. Yeah! Yeah! Huzzah! The only problem now is Quirk has 9, but you actually have to, even though you get 9 points, it doesn't matter because you actually have to leave through the door in order for the game to end. So just having 9 points is not enough. So in this case, Tim Yoshi though, betray. Why did he betray? Because he only had 1 point. But why wouldn't he have just allied? I mean, he could have had 3, Clover could have had 8. But I guess that makes it so that Timoji and Clover now have the same amount of points. Man, this game is getting really dicey. Look at that. 7, 8, 8, 7, 3. Look at us. We have 7 points, you guys. I mean, after playing through all those other times and ending up with 1 point and then, like, possibly dying. Wow.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Thank you, Sigma.
Aww, I love that look. That look, I could fall in love with that look. Thank you, Luna. Thank you so very much. And thank you, everyone, for following along with us on Virtue's Last Reward. My name is FlightlessBird, and this is your story-based gaming channel. And, woohoo! Ooh, man. It feels good to be able to actually be able to trust someone in a game like this. And, you know, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty of it. And even though it's weird because this episode has been a roller coaster because we had Alice dying, which was a really downer and a shocking moment, to ending with, you know, Luna's smiling face. I just don't know how to describe the emotions that are involved in this sequence. But anyway, thank you so much, you guys. I love you all. Be sure and let me know in the comments section below what you think of the game. You know, feel free to join us, or if this is 2 years in the future and you're watching this for the first time, let me know your thoughts on the game and everything. You know, the reason we do these videos is to enjoy the experience together. Until next time, my friends, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.